Good morning, peeps. Okay, so today's video we're going to make the biologic filter, the DIY biologic filter. You could even add it to a existing pond. Let me show you what we're going to do. Hey guys, my name is Cedric and welcome to my channel Vertigo 117. So I have these concrete, normally they're flower pots, but they do fine in a pond. At least the parameters don't shift too much when you put them in a pond. And now I've dusted off those already, and you still need to dust off these. I put an angle grinder against the sides. Now I'll show you a picture of what it was before, and yeah, I'll show you as we go along. Now I only did 5 for the moment because I want to do the base. The base will come right behind here, behind this. Okay, so I readdressed the liner a bit. Not all the water is out, but it should be fine as long as the sides are dry. And now let me pull you up a drawing on how I'm going to do it. Now the goal will be to use another EPDM liner to make like a sort of barrier that will be going in between the existing liner and the stones. And yeah, I think the pictures will be clear as daylight. So this will be the piece of EPDM liner that I'm going to use. It is an old piece of when I did my first pond. It's still fine, still intact. It was tucked away. I don't see any visible holes, and even if there would be a small hole in it, it wouldn't be a disaster. So I'm going to put everything on the sides. Yeah, also you need waterfall foam. Yeah, this one is from Oase foam mix. Guys, don't go for normal PU foam, go for waterfall foam. It's not toxic for the fish. Okay, so I'm not going to do a time lapse. I'll do a time lapse in between the explaining. So the goal would be to make a barrier right over here. So the concrete stones will come here, and then my biologic filter will come here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make a lip underneath the concrete stones, like so. And then I will fill it up with waterfall foam, and it will keep the whole thing together so that there's not too much nooks and crannies and all of that. And I never said it would be easy, so take your time, do the proper job. Oh yeah, small tip as well, leave some slack in the existing liner, and that way when all the weight of the stones, it won't rip apart or anything like that, especially to use EPDM line, PVC liner, because they are not as strong as EPDM liners. I would hardly recommend EPDM liners. There's the first one set. Let's continue. Okay, so for this one I will need to grind a bit off because my wall slopes. If you have a straight wall it will be way easier. See, so let me do that and I'll be back to you with you guys in just a second. There you have it, all 5 are in. Had to cut it like 3 different times. Do it in several times, guys. It's better to cut a bit less than too much. That way you can always scrape a bit away. And now it's time to fill these up. I'm going to fill them up with stones. Put another layer, stones again in. Put another layer, stones again in. I don't think I need to show you. I'll just put this on a time lapse. Okay, so now I'm going to do what you need to do if your pond is straight. Mine is not. I dug it out. So you need to go inwards with the tubing. For me it will be 40 mil tubing. My pump will be around there. A tubing needs to go in, pass here, and then feed the whole thing with dirty water, or yeah, not too dirty, but you know, you get what I mean. Okay, give me a sec. I'll put everything as it should be and I'll show you guys what I did. There you go. So you can see it passes here, behind, up. Had to cut out a slot and tubing is secure. I just cut out a bit of the liner, but I will fill that up with foam so that the water doesn't pass through there. Okay, let me fill those up, get the last concrete blocks up, and I see you there afterwards. Yep, that's it. All the concrete stones are in. I only fill them up like halfway. That's because I'm going to put other stones on top, the same ones as I'm going to put inside the biofilter. And now it's time to fill up all the small gaps with foam, as well as on the sides. I'm going to fill it up with foam from the outside as well as from the inside. Now now for the tubing that I'm going to place behind it. Let me show you how I do that. Now don't worry about this. I'm going to cut this at the end when I fill it up with stones there as well. Okay. This is what is going behind or underneath my biologic filter. So what will happen? The pump will pump the water in here. Water will come in, and as it settles down, the flow will settle down a bit because the tubing is way bigger than the intake, and the water will come out first to thick stones, smaller stones, very small stones. And why did I go with a thick thing here? Well, as you can see, I added a lid. This way I can easily clean it out. I just need to put my pump in it, and I can drain the whole thing. Easy cleaning, easy maintenance. That is why I do it. As you can see, close this off. There's some foam in here as well. Just put some tape on it, and it's like foamed for a good 2 to 3 centimeters. That way the water won't spout out the other side. And yeah, let me install it, and I'll quickly show you before I add in these stones. Also, a quick tip, guys: try to put it a bit at an angle. Now this is far exaggerated because I just, purpose of showing, I'm just going to do like this small angle. That way all the dirt or the filth will be able to go down the tubing into this thing when I clean it out. Now I didn't glue anything because it's like there's like a plastic thing where you stick everything in together. Only this one is not glued, doesn't have like the plastic, but it fits so snug that I don't need anything, and it isn't going to move anyway with all the stones on top of it, so I'm pretty sure it will be fine. There you have it, it's in, hooked to the tubing. Now it's time to add stones. I'll go with, hang on, big large stones at the bottom. You can see compared to these, and we'll get more and more up, and the stones will be smaller and smaller. Okay, let me fill it up. I'll be back with you guys afterwards. Shebang, she's full, guys. Okay, I forgot to show you. Let me dig a bit. Not sure if you can spot it, but as you can see, the liner is just cut off like 2 centimeters underneath the concrete, and I'm going to get a few more bags of the smaller stones to like fill the top off, mostly on this side, not so much here on the front. I'm going to stick the plants that I have in here, not all of them. Yeah, we're getting there. Let me take a step back. Looks okay if you ask me. Just need to get a bit of the foam over there out, tuck the foam a bit away there as well as there, but all should be good. Okay, so I filled up the pond halfway just to check it out if everything works correctly, and as you guys can see, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, should be visible. Hang on, let me get you a bit closer. See, water level is rising up as it should be, and if you remember, I cut the liner 2 centimeters lower than the concrete, so it seems like there's not too big of a leak on the side, and water goes up nice all the way through the stones and all, so job's a good one. I think everything is fine, and I'm going to cut off the pump again because I put the pump down there. Going to cut it until everything is full, so that there's not too much stress on the whole system. Already looking way better. So added all my plants that I have. Just put the baskets in and put some gravel around them. Not sure if I'm going to plant them in directly. As you remember, the tubing is right under this one, and yeah, started. This is a water lily, a dwarf water lily, so it stands up a bit higher. This one is a normal water lily, so it should be fine, perfect height. I forgot the name of this one, but he has nice purple flowers, guys, very nice purple flowers. Hopefully this year he will bloom. And now I'm going to get ready to get into the pond. I need to do it with shorts, barefoot, because I need to put in the concrete box to make some caves, push the pump that is there more to the side, tidy it up a bit, and I will see you guys after that, probably once, because I got almost everything out. As you can see, all empty except for a few stones, the fish, and a few floating plants. But I'll get everything up from here into the pond, and I'll just end my pond and I'll show you guys when it's all done, because everything needs to go on a faster pace now, and it's quite a hassle to like show everything on camera. So I'll see you guys in a sec. For me it will take like a few hours. Good morning, peeps. It is the day after. As you can see, pool pond is out of the side, and there you have it. Put the caves in, put the pump that's over here more to the side. There's a small cave over here as well, aeration here and here. Fish are doing fine. Got my filter fall running, and I also cut a bit of the liner. Still need to put that away. I might need to cut a bit more, but I prefer to cut less than too much, so that way I can always cut a bit more if I need to. Prefer being sure. And I got my OAS filter clear here. So let me explain a bit. I've got the OAS 6000 liter per hour pump that is feeding the filter clear 6000, which is then coming out of my filter fall, and then I have a 6000 liters per hour super fish pump that is feeding the all biologic filtration. Now I need to do some measurements to know how much water I actually have in the pond, and I will put it on the screen so you guys can see. But I'm pretty happy so far. I'm pretty happy with the job. I don't know what you guys think of it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll wrap this video right up, and I'll show you when it's all done in one of my other videos. Thinking of taking a small break for a moment. Now I still need to do my conjunction box, build a box around here, add my how's it called again, aeration pump to the back there. But I'll show you guys all of that probably in the next video, because my father-in-law, he's an electrician, he'll be passing by this afternoon to do the electricity. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos about my fish and other pond related videos. And yeah, who knows, maybe I'll see you on one of my other videos. If you do subscribe, consider hitting the bell and put it on all notifications, that way you're always notified when I upload a new video. And yeah, that's about it for this one, guys.